I'm Ringo Machiavelli. This is AFX World. Woo! Welcome back, viewers, to another episode of AFX World. I'm your host, Ringo Machiavelli, and today we're going full circle. Full circle. When I say full circle, I mean we're going full circle hobbies, where you can buy a pit crew and car shells and amongst other things for 164, which is the AFX size. So I'm going to be doing this because you need a pit crew for the pits. So we'll be cutting them out, gluing their arms on, giving them a paint, and seeing how they turn out. I'll quickly go through the website with you and just show you where you can get them from, and yeah, go from there. So with that said, let's get into it. Woo! Okay, so we're at fullcirclehobbies.com. This is where I bought them. So going to the categories, they've obviously got a few different types. You've got buildings and structures, so we'll go through it. So we'll start with the bodies and that. So besides these, which I want to get some of them, you can buy bodies as well for AFX cars. So you've obviously got Ferraris, the old school Ferraris, the Porsche 917, the Alfa Romeo, BMWs. There's 3 BMWs. Oh no, that's a Datsun. It's a Z4. Another Datsun. These are the ones that I want to get. I want to buy this Ferrari 458. I want to buy the Lamborghini, and I want to buy the Porsche 911. They'll be down the track, and then obviously paint them up and send them through. We'll just go to the second page, and obviously, yeah, so you can buy the chassis to suit them off these guys as well. That is American dollars. I might be able to buy that cheaper, but that's not too bad of a price actually, just for the chassis. So we'll go to the next one. So stock car decals. So these are just numbers and what is it, advertisement and stuff. So that's pretty cool. They got a lot of range of that. I won't go through all the pages. I'll let you guys have a look at this. But so fullcirclehobbies.com. I'll put the link in the description down below anyway. These are the structures they have. So mini grandstand. Their pits doesn't look too bad. Control tower, some porta potties, and then some fencing, wall fencing. So some of their stuff isn't too bad. Let's go to and see. This is the figures. So this is what we're painting today. I got the modern figures. There's the classic. So we'll have a quick look at the classic. So we go here. So they're the classic. None of them have got helmets. Obviously safety didn't matter back then. They just poured it in from a tank instead of having a tank section, or like a pump, which I'll show you in the ones that I've got. So I bought the modern ones. No, these are the ones I've got. So I've bought 2 sets of these. So today we're going to be doing one, and I want to paint them red. But yeah, obviously you can see the difference in it. They've all got helmets, safety, got 2 guys here. But yeah, that's what we're going to be painting today. Well, sort of building and painting. So I got a couple of photos. When I thought these ones had gone up in price, about $19. I thought I paid less before, but I know it's a long time ago since I bought them. You can also get technicians and toolboxes, which you see in the back there. And you got the driver race, like the leaderboard. So I've bought these ones as well, and I bought a second set of them. So we'll be painting them later on. I just want to paint one set today, give it a go, see how I go. I've never painted anything this small, or never really got into painting really hobbies that much. So I want to get into it, and I think that it'll kind of finish off the garage, the pits a bit. Having a pit crew kind of looks really cool, the aesthetics of it. But yeah, so if you're interested in this stuff, head to these guys. Got a heap of other stuff as well in different scales. But yeah, if you're interested, just go to Full Circle Hobbies. I'll leave the link in the description. Okay, so this is what you get in the modern day pit kit. These are your figurines, like the guys. changing the tyres, and one will be your pump guy who will be putting in the fuel. You get one guy at the end with the stopper, he's got like there, and there's another marshal for the back of the car as well. You get some spare wheels. These are the towers for the air compressors, or like the ratchet guns to take the wheels off, like if you know a real pit station. They're the arms that go across to, obviously these will go in these little holes here. And there's your pump, your fuel pump, and your fuel pump cable, which will go in there like so. And then in there as well you'll see your little fuel handle with 2 arms coming off it, because that'll go on that guy, which is your fuel pump guy. So I guess oh yeah, well actually let's see what I've got for this. I didn't have any instructions or anything, so I've got a scalpel. So if you're a young fella in that, get someone to help you with this one. I've got these 2 paint brushes, very sort of thin and narrow ones really, so just getting in and getting detailed on the face. These ones, I think these should be pretty good. I've also got a file as well, like a rat tail file. I'm using some super epoxy, it's good for plastic. So you could go super glue as well, but the reason I don't necessarily like super glue is just because it leaves like this residue all over the place. So with this, I'm just going to sort of squeeze it out, get a little pan to squeeze it into, and just mix it and just dab it on for their arms, which is here and there, and then connecting these pieces to there. With that as well, I've got a nail. This is off. I cut this off the end of a nail file. I just think this might be a little bit better in some instances than the rat tail file, just for getting in those little hard to reach places. Plus, it has a smooth, like a light granule and a hard granule surface, so it might be just a little bit better for touching up the edges. And I've got an acrylic set, so these will be to paint it. Obviously, I'll have to play with a few colours to get the colours I want, but majority of these guys are going to be red suits, so it's pretty much like it was on the picture. They'll be red suits, white helmet, black visor, and then when I do my next one, I'll change the colour, whether it be blue, green, yellow, or black. But for now, I just want to give these a go. Obviously, I haven't done something like this before, this small. Paint them up, see how they turn out, and yeah, go from there. So let's get into it. voila, there you have it. The Full Circle Hobby Modern Pit Crew painted, built and painted. So yeah, did it all in the one day. So it's, I guess, well, from a professional point of view, maybe it looks a little bit rough. I quite like it. And I've got a second set of this anyway, so I can improve on where I went wrong on the last one. So just giving you a bit of a look of it. Yeah, so I've kept them the red. I am, when it dries up, I was thinking of just maybe giving it a spray with a clear coat just to give it a bit of a shine. But other than that, I'm pretty impressed. I like them. I really do. They came out pretty well. I guess the acrylic paint I used may not have been the best. You probably could get a better paint from a hobby store. I got this from an art supply store. As you can, I don't know if you can, it's coming up on the camera, but it just looks a little bit dull. I think like a gloss would have looked a little bit nicer, but that's what I'm hoping the clear coat might finish once these properly dry. But other than that, as you can see, it looks pretty cool. I do like them. I do like it a lot. If you're looking at something like this for, well, $20 US, it's not too bad. Not too bad, and it sort of goes along well with the AFX, well, scenery, I guess, especially now that I've got a pit. I think that I'm probably down the track I'll build a bigger pits, because I think it's a little bit bigger, as you got to buy their pits, and I think it suits them. That's why I haven't sort of glued these last bits of string. But other than that, yeah, it's really good. So yes, if you like what you see, give us a like, subscribe, head to our Facebook, give us a like there, and stay tuned for more videos. I'm Ringo Machiavelli, signing out.